Government assistance that we're receiving here in Australia is great, and we're very fortunate in this country to have the ability to be able to provide assistance like JobKeeper and Cashflow Boost. But I think it actually leaves a lot of businesses very, very exposed right now. And the reality is that this safety net, I think, is actually, it's got some positives, but I think it's got a lot of negatives. And right now, I believe as a business owner and entrepreneur, you should be setting your plans assuming no government assistance. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't claim the government assistance that you're entitled to. I think that's really, really important. And obviously what it does is it helps you, continue to operate and keep people employed through this time. However, right now, it's becoming this real, it's got this positive and negative tone to it. Employees are becoming a little bit reluctant or lazy or resistant. And also too, what I'm seeing is entrepreneurs relying on this assistance, and it's like, when we get here, then we will. But when you think about when you started your business, and I don't know about you, but I know for me, I didn't have a safety net. I had some working capital, I had my plan, and off I went. And I think that is what separates those that succeed and fail in business. You see, it's never about more resources. It's about being more resourceful. It's your resourcefulness. It's your ability to be able to push through the challenging times and find the answers, not just receive handouts. I'm reminded of a movie. I'm a bit of a movie buff, and I like, I was watching the other week with my son, The Dark Knight Rises, with Christian Bale. It's one of the Batman movies. And he's imprisoned, and the only way out is to climb this wall in this well that he's in, and make this leap across to this one ledge that helps him climb out. And he puts a rope around him, and he tries a number of times and fails. And one of the other prisoners says to him, if you want to get out, you've got to do it without the rope. And it was all about him facing his fears. And I think that's a beautiful metaphor for what we're all experiencing right now. There's huge amounts of uncertainty. There's huge amounts of fear in the business community. This pandemic, we're not sure how it's going to operate. As we sit here today, as this video has been recorded, Victoria is back into lockdown. We're starting to see cases rise in New South Wales. Who knows what this is going to be? But you need to view this through the lens without a safety net. If you do that, your business will be bulletproof. You'll create and grow a business that's bulletproof. And the beauty is, any government assistance that you receive will be a bonus. You'll be able to reinvest that money rather than just using that money as survival. Now, I know this seems all great and easy, and you're sitting there probably going, Matt, yeah, sounds good, but it's not the reality. You've got to push yourself right now as an entrepreneur. You see, there's been many times in many industries where things have happened, not like this, but things have happened where an entire industry has been disrupted. You look at the taxi industry, for instance, when Uber comes in. They weren't prepared for that. They didn't have government assistance, yet there's still taxi drivers out there surviving today. They just had to think differently. Many of them went out of business because they were waiting for court cases and the like to take Uber out of the picture, but it didn't happen. And just like this government assistance that we're receiving, it's short-lived. The government can't just keep. I heard a really good one on the news today. It's like, we're putting another charge to the government's credit card. It can only go so far. So my advice to you is to create a business plan and financial forecast that aligns with that plan, that assumes zero government assistance. And that would be scenario one. And then you overlay then in scenario two what it looks like with government assistance. And you push to achieve the goals and forecast without the government assistance. And when you push for that, what you'll find is there's a bit of extra cash that you can reinvest back in. I hope this has been helpful. If you need any support or help with this, please feel free to reach out. remember, now's the time to not want more resources, but to become more resourceful with what you've got. Believe in yourself and your ability, and you will be able to push through this.